So we got a, I'd say mid-90s Yardman here, yard machine I should say, by MTD. It's 16.5 horsepower, 42 inch cut. This is a Briggs & Stratton engine in this. Overall, it's not in terrible condition. It's running. I did have to fabricate a metal piece to hold the hood. Filter's not in bad shape. Machine runs fairly well. When I say fairly well, I mean it starts, it mows, it drives. I think the only nuisance to me on this unit is that the way that the brake is actually set up on these older units is that, you kind of can't see it there, is the brake actually is kind of almost always on. And this isn't like a PTO type of setup. The way that these are power takeoff, if folks don't know what that is, when you, in order to engage the deck, it's based on tension. So as soon as you bring it down one notch, about maybe a half an inch or an inch there, the deck belt then engages. So it's got a new transmission dry belt on it. Deck belt's in good condition. Unit starts easily. Start it up here too, and we'll let me just move some of this other equipment out of the way. I'll take it for a ride here real quick. No time for video editing. Sorry. It does have a fuel shut off as well. I know some people are like, oh, that's a hillbilly redneck setup. Honestly, when you store it for the winter, shutting the fuel off on the unit and running the gas out of the carburetor, put your stable in the unit and run the gas out of the carburetor, that's actually the best way to store it. So whoever said that, they don't know what they're talking about. So that sound when the deck stops, and is probably the most annoying thing. It's there's a brake that actually sits on the top of the spindle, then that causes that sound that you hear. But start it back up. Choke it first. So that's the 16.5 horsepower 42 inch cut by Yard Machines. I'm gonna sell it. I think I'll try to get 160 for it.